You'd like to see me play the Skyland. Well, I don't know about that one. But we're going to be starting a new game. It's time for us to get into things now. Okay, here's the thing. The last stream ended... Well, the last attempted game ended after only like an hour and a half because Twitch was ultra twitchy. Oh my lord. I'm so sorry, Dapper voiceover person, but you're going to need to be quiet again. Dapper. Wombat, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. Own me. Just bam. We're just not allowed to have the voiceovers on. No, go away. Apparently. Thank you so much. And another gift sub there at the end. Oh no, actually it was just separated from the rest of the 20. I was like, wow, was 20 not enough? And in Wild Magic, thank you so much for the 36 months. Third year, second best year? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Sorry I'm late to the party. It is fine. You're more or less on time. It's absolutely fine. Right, okay, so now then, as we were saying, now remind me, chat, I need to put the alerts back on, otherwise I'll miss so many things. How about a trapped tunnel entrance? We can probably go with a trapped tunnel entrance, sure. That'll take some setup though, so remind me about this. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one open on my list of backseat pass requests, just so I can see it. Now, as our kingdom basically came to an end after an hour and a half and lots of shenanigans, we're just gonna start again. We barely got off the ground. So, 8 hours of Aavak trying to start a playthrough. I know, right? The Dapplings troll me in the most wonderfully beautiful of ways. But we're going to go more or less with all of the same settings we had before. So a brave band of settlers from the Northern Alliance, a clan of tenacious explorers seeking new lands and adventure. They set off to, I think we went with Arctic actually, Valkyrie Woods, a location that is sure to be a daunting place to start anew. We're going hard. I think it was hard last time, or wasn't it? I think it was hard. Does anyone remember? Was it hard or was it normal? Because we'll go with whatever it was last time. We'll be going with whatever it was last time. It was hard. Okay, pretty sure it was hard. Right here. Okay. Let's go to the select and the roster. Now then, we need some names. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the name in-game. Redemption. We're going to be going with the first 5. And then, if more than 5 manage to get in before I pause it again, I'll just refund those. Or maybe we'll keep it. I don't know. We'll decide, because we're going to need more than 5. But we'll just go with 5 for now. So, get your Dapper Ducats ready. We need 5 names. Boom. There you go. Oh my lord. I had it open for seconds, chat. How many managed to get through? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's okay. 7 is okay. Right, we'll go. You know what? I'll keep that. 7's actually a decent number because we're definitely going to need more than 3 other Dapplings to join the colony. Oh, it was absolutely Arctic. That I remember quite distinctly. And before it really wasn't, and someone grabs a clip and I'm like, oh, well. Hey, hi, Kaiser. We are using the Ace mod. Yep. It should say on the title of the stream that it's the Ace mod. Should say on the title of the stream. Burb, thank you so much for the year, mate. 12 months. I gave myself my first subscription to this channel for my birthday a year ago. Today. Tomorrow, technically. I've subbed my 12th. So happy I did. Oh, mate, thank you so much. And another Pembloyd Happy Sikhi. Alright. Okay, so we've got Egan Lunavis. As long as they haven't got terrible attributes, I'm not going to re-roll anyone. You are a alcohol intolerance. You know what, that's fine. You like veggies. It's no secret how much Cell loves vegetables. They always appreciate eating them more than anything else. Jokester. Okay, we've got Green Thumb, Professor. It's not a terrible thing to have, though it's not a great combination either. Though a Green Thumb might actually work out with a Herbalist who will then basically become a Cleric, so you would raise the skill of any group that you're with. That would definitely work, and I'm going to test if we can turn on notifications again. We've also got someone with charismatic glutton. Glutton's not a great one. We're going to re-roll. You are now a passionate archer. I think we'll go with passionate archer. Dr. Slime the Fourth. Thank you so much for the 9 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. I have a question, Aavak. Given this game was abandoned without being complete, with the Ace mod, would you recommend this game to people? I love building bases and villages where I can design buildings, so I have been curious about this game through your various streams and series. I would recommend it based purely on your statement that you like base building games and like colony management. However, you know, again, I can only really ever recommend am I happy with the fact that I bought this? I bought this one, you know, this wasn't a key or anything. And yes, I am. I think this has more than gotten its money's worth out of me. Even before Ace mod, frankly, I think the base game is fun enough. But with Ace mod, it is so much better. I would not play this without Ace mod now. Not because the base game isn't good enough, but because Ace mod adds so much. Okay, we've got another backseat pass. I wonder if there is a way to make a custom voiceover for multiple gift subs, so you don't have to keep pausing it. I'm gonna refund that because that's not something you needed a backseat pass for. But yeah, I will be doing that at some point. There is a way, absolutely. And Casper Joshua, thank you so much for that hefty bit bomb there. Just wanted to say a quick thank you. Been watching your videos for a few years now, and I've finally taken the plunge and come over to Twitch. I've been having a pretty tough time lately. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But your videos have made the past few months a lot more bearable, keeping me distracted from my anxiety. Keep doing amazing work, you glorious Welsh specimen. Well, I don't know about that last bit, but I will certainly aspire to keep you entertained and distracted whenever needed. Does Ace stand for something? You know what? I'm actually not sure what it stands for. It does stand for something, though, yes. But I forget. So we've got a passionate archer. That's great. And we've got a passionate mason. Also great. Amazing. We've done a refresh on the gaming name list. Basically, at the beginning of every stream, I now refund everyone who's on the name list. Or rather, towards the end of the stream. If it becomes clear that I'm not using any more of those names, they get refunded. And people can then choose to have their name in a game that they're actually going to watch later on. Okay, so someone managed to grab the name, what it all stands for. Authorized Community Expansion. There we go. Right. Okay, starting from the top, we've got Slitty Troves. Fantastic. There we go, Slitty Troves. Welcome. We've also got Zangiri. A fairly common name in the Dapperverse. We've got Moose Moose. Amazing. I'm not going to be sorry, though I am kind of a little bit sorry, because I know I'm going to get your name wrong. But I'm also not sorry about the name I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to be calling you Moon Moon. At least once. It's going to happen. And it's not going to be intentional. But Moose Moose. It's just, no. I'm going to eventually call you Moon Moon. You just need to make your peace with this now. And we've got Isham Gamer. We'll just call you Isham. It's going to happen. Moose Moose is going to be Moon Moon at some point. It's just the way it's going to be. Right, so let's get all of you fine damper peeps. And that leaves us with two more names. The CEO of Allcorp and Flying Lima Beans. Once we have named those names, I will be opening it up again to get another handful of names that we will then use for future hearthlings who join the colony. Morgan, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. So many mms. So if I do the name in game thing, one of the new settlers will be named after me, or will there be a new timer? Oh no, what I'm doing right now is I'm unpausing it when I'm going to be needing the names. And I'll give you all fair warning. You know, it's going to be unlocked. And then it's down to luck whether you can get in before I lock it again. Oh my good lord. Wombat, you really dislike the announcements guy. Or you just dislike money. Or you really like me. Maybe all three, actually. 50 gift subs. Wow. Let me reiterate. Wow. Goodbye, announcement guy. For now. My lord. And now I know what you were referring to when you said, yeah. No, I just, wow. Just honestly, wow. Thank you so much for that. We will eventually get this run started, but my lord. Okay, let's accept the roster. We're going to be going with, I believe we went with the merchant caravan. Does anyone remember? Dear goodness. It's certainly a good time to be a viewer in the Dapper chat right now. Anyone not sub still? Shh, hide. The non-subs are being eradicated. It's a war on non-subs, it seems. It was Merchant Caravan, right here. Wombat, you are far too generous. Thank you so much, mate. Please don't overgift, though. It is so easy to do. So easy to do. Only give what you can afford. Thank you so much, though. That is incredibly kind. Looks like Funny Man and Wombat are now shouldering the burden of inoculating chat against infection of non-subness. I mean, there could be worse inoculations than a teapot next to your name. Non-subs will be assimilated. Oh, we're the Borg now, are we? Okay. You know what? Given that we're playing solo, let's at least go with something a little bit more fancy. Let's go with with a cult. Let's go with that. Gotta improve that herd immunity. Funny man, really. Oh, guys, thank you so much for all of the support. That is so kind of you all. And well do I joining in as well, my lord. Thank you so much for the 3 gift subs. 3-month gift sub there. Morgan with the 10 gift subs. My lord, seriously, Dapper chat. My goodness. Art Church great? Something like that? I think you are actually going to run out of non-subs very soon. Dapper cult great. I'm okay with that. Dapper cult. You know, because you got a little bit of a mix then. Yeah, it is a cult, but it's a Dapper cult. So it doesn't, you know, does the good outweigh the bad? Who knows? Is cult any better than the hive? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Seems you're all going to belong to it soon. So you should go and get your robes fitted right away. Only the dapperest of robes, of course, because, you know, otherwise you'd be turning the announcement guy into a liar. But when he says that you look dapper and you just turn up in some sort of, you know, last season's robes, my lord. No. All right. Where are we going to settle? I don't remember, but we did have some custom world options. See, I am cautious about Skylands. Really cautious. If I turned on Skylands, this is what we would have. I know someone wanted it, and maybe. There are little areas, but the problem with Skylands is that I think it's just going to make the game too easy. That's my honest concern. You might be like, too easy? You've got no land. But the problem is that things that want to spawn and attack us also have no land. You won't be able to get to us. It's going to make it hard. It's going to make it really hard for any enemies to realistically threaten us. It's like we've got just natural defenses at all times. Thank you so much for the gift subs, everyone. It's so incredibly kind of you. Thank you, all of you. And Blossom there with a gift sub as well. Diolch yn fawr. Yeah, I don't know about having a Skyfort. But last season's robes looked so good with my scrubs. Well, yeah, I guess there is that. Who needs soldiers when nature protects you? Yeah, see, that's the problem. So, I'm not going to do Skylands just yet. We will at some point, so hold that thought. But we're not going to be going with Skylands right now. I'm going to allow for 2 rivers. Doesn't mean that we're going to get 2 rivers, it's just going to allow for it. Yeah, we're going to avoid Skylands so that Oggo actually has some way of getting to us. I know, so much love in chat. Thank you so much, 98 Papers, boys. That's so kind of you. You aren't just giving us up. Your first gift sub on the channel is paying a gift sub forward. That is so incredibly dapper. I'm already part of the cult. I may as well pay it forward. Thank you, mate. That is so kind of you. I'm going to need like some sort of one of us emote at some point. Right, okay, so let's see. I mean, that might be interesting. I'd kind of like a little bit more of... Like this whole area there is nice and open. That would be interesting in and of itself. But... I could turn off lakes so the only thing is a river. How about we re-roll again until we've got some nice rivers moving through? One of us seems very fitting. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I really would like some chonky rivers, though. Maybe if I pop that back down to 1, it'll make a chonkier river going all the way? I don't know. I did not. Red Death, thank you so much for the cheer there, mate. Ah, here we go. We can cleave the land in 2. Or we can have lakes. Actually, we could probably have lakes as well as cleaving the land in 2, in fact. Let's see how that one looks. Now we've got a nice river running. Oh, that is very different. We would have no land. The fishing would be amazing, though, but very great lack of land. What do you think, chat? Go with this, or go without the lakes? That is a thick river, yes. Thank you so much for listing the link there, Sheila, for the Ace mod. That's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking without the lake. That lake is I mean, it's a heck of a lake, but no. Okay, we're going to go with this, I think. This will give us a good amount of mountains over on this side. In fact, we could go down something like this. We wanted to have two nice bends in the river. About there. Yeah, I think something like that would look nice. Sure. Settle here. Oof. What makes me sad is we can't have oceans. Yeah, I don't think we can have a shoreline, unfortunately, in this. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think we can. Let's see. Is the voiceover guy? Is it safe? Oh, it's safe! Oh! No, it's not. It's not safe. Let's see. Maybe it was just the last one. No, we're still working through it. Okay. Maybe half an hour in we're going to be able to turn it back on. I don't know. I might be hoping for a lot. Okay, so where are we going to settle? This is an important choice. Ooh, 2 bunny statues right next to each other. That's kind of auspicious. Right next to a fruit. Well, it's a nut tree. Got quite a lot of nice trees around. We're not going to start up on the mountain, since the desire for this one is going to be outdoor buildings, or at least some outdoor buildings. We may. I'm thinking starting around somewhere like this. Yeah, I'm liking this. So maybe up by one of the bends. So either there or down here, perhaps. Kind of like it. We might start up on the next tier up. Oh, that's a love. Look at that little pond there with the ducks and everything. Super cute. Got some ruins there. But no, I'm thinking maybe it's really either here I'm thinking about near the 2 bunny statues, or up here closer to the duck pond. I don't think we're going to go for this one. We could, but I'm not feeling it right now. We're not going to start over there. That's going to be our goal. We're going to get out there eventually, but not right now. Oh, Stones, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. Diolch yn fawr. And Endelian, thank you very much for the subscription as well. Oh, actually, that might have been 98 Paper Boys gift sub, actually. Funny Man, thank you so much for the next gift sub as well to Mr. Valdir. Diolch yn fawr. Also, isn't it a bit late for Aavak? He's streaming at a good time for his US, or is he streaming? This is just kind of my normal sort of timing. Duck Pond, Bunny then. Are we going dwarf again today? We probably will be digging into the mountain a bit, but we are going to have some outside buildings. And in fact, some of the first buildings that we make are going to be outside, in fact. As it was very politely requested. So, I'm sort of thinking really is over by the bunnies, or in this little clearing, or this one. An Aavak stream is never late, nor is it early. It happens precisely when it means to. Indeed. Was there a black bunny? I think there was, actually. Yeah, there was. Okay. I'm stuck. No. There we go. Yes, there is. So, really, we're next to the bunny statues no matter where we go. Yeah, Lady Sheilab has refined that initial saying to, it happens precisely when he gets out of bed, plus has finished his work on YouTube. Yeah, that's more or less how it goes here, pretty much. All right, we're going to actually start over here, since we are next to a bunny statue as well, either way. And this puts us a little bit closer to the ducks, which I would like to get up there and tame as soon as we can. Right, so we are going to place our campsite right about here. It's going to be nice out in the open, I think. Bellarex, thank you very much for the gifts up there. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Right, let's pause things for a moment. Let's get to grips with what's going on. Now, Demi of Derp, you are a passionate archer. You're also one of the highest stat people in total that we have. Zangiri is the only one better. Actually, we've also got... well, you know what? That being said, they do actually balance out reasonably well. But you are the second best crafter. But no, we're going to go with an archer. We do need someone to take care of the camp. Next up, Isham, obvious mason. You like it. You're very good at crafting in general. Let's actually go into your character sheet so we can have a proper look at all of your attributes. So this will affect inspiration. So you're not going to be great at making masterwork items. A shame. But diligence and curiosity. So we've got diligence over here. How long this halfling can work before needing a rest, and curiosity. How much this halfling enjoys new experiences. The value itself represents a bonus percentage added over every experience gain. You are going to get up very quickly, very, very quickly to high levels of masonry, which is what we're going to need early on. We will eventually need a high inspiration crafter, but for now. Would you ever stream your Valheim Let's Play? No, Chris, I do. Actually, that's where all of the VODs come from. If you're talking about my second channel, Aavak After Hours, exclamation mark archives in chat, that's where all the VODs of that Let's Play come from. I stream Valheim. Hey, Merlin Rafiki, how you doing, buddy? Right, okay. Now then, we are going to require, for the time being, I'm going to say, Moose. You've actually got amazing stats for what you're going to be doing, which ultimately will be working as a herbalist. You know what? I'm going to switch you over to that job now. But we will keep the other two as general laborers for now. We are going to need so much room, so much wood for everything we're going to be doing. So let's get out there and start chopping everything down, as Dapplings are wont to do. Take that much. The plants are coming with. Yep, let's get those out of the way. This little section over here, I'm going to leave a little wild so that we can get a trapper down eventually, and this little section here as well. But out here, this is going to be one of our walls. We'll take that out ready. A lot of tiny little pines there. Interesting. But we are going to clean that area up, and we'll do the same over here. Right now, we need to get materials for what will be a large outdoors structure. This is one of the big downsides with building externally, is you run out of, you have to use quite a large amount of resources to do it. I'm going to want to seal this area off. Now I can do it with a straight wall there. I'm thinking that's probably where we're going to do it, yeah. Something like that. Okay. Well, those are your jobs. Crack on then, my hearthlings. Begin. Make merry. Get stuff done. Moose is now a level 1 herbalist. Hooray! Is our notification... Can they speak? Let's see. Testing. Deforesting, go! Yeah, pretty much. Silent. It's silent. I think we're safe. Okay. We want a mason's bench right away. Have that. We're also going to want a bone carving studio more or less as soon as you can do it, and the second tier one as soon as you can as well. Herbalist would like you to make a herbalist bench, a cauldron. I always want you to maintain at least one beast cap as soon as we're able to do it, and a herbalist metal cauldron eventually once you can do it. Let's get those going. Yeah. I apologize for my noviceness, but how does one obtain a name for a character? What will happen is... Oops, I'll just pause it for a second because we've got Ronya who will be waiting otherwise. I will unpause redemption of the naming game tier of rewards that you spend the channel points on, the Dapper Ducats, and I'll just say, well, okay, we're gonna get a group of names for the next group of people that are coming along, and then I'll open it up for a few seconds. People will dump their names in there, and then I'll pause it again. And if by the end of the night I haven't used them all up, I'll refund any points spent on the names that were chosen. Right, let's find out what's going on. A stoic scout. A woman stands at the edge of camp. She wears the travel-worn blues of a scout of the library. Nobody saw her arrive, but it's clear she's been waiting for some time. Welcome, traveller. Ronya, she says, pointing at herself. Her voice is strangled. As if to explain, she pulls her collar away from her throat, revealing a mess of old scars. She gestures at her knife, I scout, and then she taps the star-shaped brooch on her cloak. For Valin's library. She speaks as much with her hands and eyes as with her voice. I'm glad you've come to study and settle. Now that I know you're here, I will send tales of your learnings to the scholars at home. She steps over to the banner and touches its blank center. First, though, you must choose your symbol. What future did you foresee when you began your voyage? Her voice takes on the cadence of one reciting words spoken 1,000 times before. Valin created our alliance to share in plenty, adapt in hardship, and seek the horizon. The Northern Alliance will become one with the cycles of the stars of Hearth. She tilts her head in inquiry. Which of our philosophies does your outpost most aspire to embody? We shall choose. I mean, the Banner of Strength is honestly worth it just for the oars. We could get the Banner of Vitality. Crops would grow faster, trees would produce more wood, plants would have 2 times their normal appeal, or the Banner of Cunning. Roads give 3 times their normal speed. Now, normally going for Banner of Strength is just a great one to go for, simply because it removes the kind of cramped feeling that the halflings will have in enclosed spaces, which include caves. So if you're going to be building into a mountain, this is almost required. We're not necessarily going to be doing that. I don't know how many of our buildings we built outside, and I don't know how many, what purpose those buildings will have. We might end up building homes outside or something along those lines. So, we've got to decide which one we're going to be going for. Cunning makes sense as a merchant caravan. I mean, that does, but I'm not going to base it on that. I literally chose the merchant caravan so we'd have a herbalist staff. Well, that being said, chat chose it actually, but it seems the question is whether we're going up or down. We could go vitality. Oh dear. Oh dear, Wombat, you're scaring me. Plants have 2 times their normal appeal, or Banner of Cunning. I think more we're going to be going with Vitality. Okay, so we need a name then. We're going to need a name for our new settlement. We're not going to be building into the mountains. We're going to need a name. Should we go with the name in game list? Okay, so Flying Lima Beans. Would you like to name the settlement? Dapper Glen. I mean, we could. River Grove. I mean, not much of a grove anymore, is it? Oh, Wombat, that's absolutely okay, mate. The gesture, the thought is more than enough. Thank you. Dapperdale always sounds so nice. Yeah, sure, we can go with Dapperdale. Okay. Now, before I use that, just to make it clear, if I use that name suggestion, I'm knocking your name off the name and game list. Because that's what your name is getting used up for. You okay with that? If so, we can totally go with Dapperdale. And whilst we're waiting, Dapplings are just doing the dapper best to deforest the everything. You'd rather be one of the little halflings. Okay, that's fair. CEO of Alcorp, would you like to name the settlement? The Valley of Tea. Rabbit's Watch? I mean, that one might not be bad. I mean, it's not much of a fjord, though. We could go with Dapper Fjord, I suppose. Yeah, man. Woohoo! Again, time flies. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the 15 months, mate. I mean, I've got this fairly beefy river, it's true. Stormcrow Gully. Stormcrow, wow. You know, Zarquan, I actually like that enough. I like Stormcrow Gully. That's pretty awesome. Well played. Well played indeed. Okay, issuing declaration. We're just going with that one because it stood out to me so well. Well played. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, how many? One band. I'm gonna ask again, and this will be the last time that I ask, just because this is crazy amounts of generosity. Are you sure that you can manage that? Because that is a lot of gift subs. That is 50 gift subs on top of the other gift subs already. Oh my word, yes. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for that generosity. We're not that far off getting another emote unlocked at this point. That was crazy. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the stream, it seems that tonight's stream is just a good stream to be a viewer. My lord. Lady Hattie, thank you so much for the gift sub as well. That's so kind of you all. Yeah, I mean, what can you say to that level of generosity? Trees produce 25% more wood. Plants and crops both grow 25% faster, and plants have 2 times their normal appeal. There we go. So we're going to have plants everywhere, pretty much. Our church cult? I mean, great. Our cult? Great? I don't know. All right. So, with all of that, our halflings are pretty happy, I think. Let's go ahead and actually get down to business of setting up an actual colony, then. There we go. Hooray, indeed. Now then, what are we going to need? We're going to need a couple of things. A couple of things straight out the gate. We're going to need stone. Something we sadly lack. Sadly. Very sadly lack. All right. So we are definitely going to have to start chunking into the mountains. Oh, gift. Thank you. Ronya whispers from her and from her gesture, it is clear that she means for your hospitality and presence. She places a small pouch beside the banner. On its side is an emblem of the nearest large town, some days distant. Our towns are stars in the constellation of our people, she says. For you, from them, so that one day you will join those ranks. We've got fruit, spirits, carrot juice, sheep's milk, roast, sausage, cornbread, mead, and 2 peasant breads. Delicious. Ronya is now standing by the edge of the fire. She's written the town name and a brief account of its inhabitants in the white flesh of a birch bark shaving. Methodically, she commits to the flames, which burn paler for a moment. Stormcrow Gully, she intones. By Valen's wisdom, and under the watchful eyes of the stars above, be committed to the records of the library. That works. Those that matter will hear. She bows and makes to fade back into the edges of the wilderness. Farewell, she gestures. I will return for your stories. Travel under the stars, Ronya. Okay, so one of the big problems we're now going to face is we need to get stone. I can set up an early mine, or I can hollow out an area for a house whilst also building one. What house should we make first, though? We could make a storage area. We could honestly make just a nice storehouse for some items, just so we can get things out of the way. I think that might be a nice move. I just want to say y'all are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Some of the craziest too, but honestly, the nicest. Artorias, you're not really wrong there, to be fair. Not wrong at all. The weather has finally gone quieter, so I'm going to go and try to get some sleep while I can. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Take care, Phone of Heart. Have a good sleep. Let's think. A storehouse for sleeping people. I don't have beds yet, though. You're right. I could do something like that. All right. Well, first then, let's start off. I'm gonna make. Let's do something I rarely do. And make a house for each person. Each crafter will get their own home. So we'll start off with the smith, and we'll build the smith into the mountain, and that'll give us our initial stock of stone. I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. We're going to want 4 there. That gives us enough room then for... We're going to want both a workshop and a bedroom. Let's have 2 windows there, I think. Gives us a wall. Yes, that will work. Now, I'm actually going to take that away because sometimes I find that the game gets very confused. There's multiple ways to get to an area that I've told it to excavate. All right, let's dig this through. And we'll have a workshop and then a bedroom towards the back. Either that or the workshop towards the back. I can't decide yet. Maybe we'll have the bedroom at the back, actually. Sorry, the bedroom at the front. Let's put the door somewhere like that. Gives us enough room for some table and chairs, maybe at the front. And a bed. Perhaps inset a little bit. Yeah, sure. Do something like this. Have a little plant. Maybe some sort of light on the wall. A door around here. I may actually move this back a little bit. So, door just there. Yeah, we will. We'll move it back just a layer. There we go. That will give us a nice little spot. Once that's done, I'll carve out some windows. But we're also going to want a workshop. The workshop... I'm going to carve this back. That can be a spot for like a candle or something at the back there. I think that would be nice. And then the door will go here. To the workshop area. And then in here... Not entirely sure how we're going to set this one up, but we can do something like this, perhaps. Will give me enough room at the back for some benches. We're going to need a couple of benches at the back. We can have some shelving on this side then as well. In fact, let me take this back another 2 to make that shelving look a little bit better. I think that'll fit in a bit better that way. And then we're going to take this back a layer. These corners won't have shelving units. They'll have some lighting and some decorations, perhaps. That gives us a nice little place to work with. Right, okay, resume mining. Crack on. Okay, resume mining all of it. Crack on. Okay. Now, quite a few people should head over there and get to work on that. And whilst that's happening, we can start work on the hut for our herbalist, I think. Also, I need to catch up on what's going on in chat. Artorias, thank you so much for the gift sub. That was really, really kind of you. Your first gift sub on the channel, so please put plenty of love in chat for Artorias there. And indeed, everyone who has gifted subs tonight. It's so, so kind.